Hello, everyone. Because I left domestic violence, blessing number 5506. Reflection. This past week, a lot of reflection has been happening. And first off, I want to let you know that my son Isaac is doing better. We found an awesome doctor that listened, was attentive, and helped. And our follow up is soon. And we are further from the cliff. That's awesome. Good in reflection. While I was reflecting back on different memories, a Christmas memory popped up from 2013. And I wrote about it in my blog this morning. It was really simple. My family and I wanted to give like an amazing gift I had 7 children that could receive this at the time. I had just had my 8th. So we're really, really excited. And I was going to give this to the 7 kids and just, wow, I knew their eyes were going to pop out of their head, when we plan like that. And I won't tell you all of the things that happened. It's on the blog. But the long story short about that is in the problem that happened with those gifts, my son's Isaac's face kind of shared with me everything I was feeling at that moment. And I had to use the F word, not the one you're thinking of, but forgiveness. And the forgiveness that I had to do was for myself, because I had a lot of blame from what happened from those gifts. Again, it's in the blog. And with forgiveness, the reflection part of that was huge. And now, so many years later, 8 years later, everything's fine, really. It's interesting that within the moment the trouble is happening, we feel like there's no out. You have to stay there. And then as you reflect back on it, usually you can laugh about it or cry a little bit. It's just a different perspective because you've grown since that time. And the blaming I had on myself was huge because I had, again, I don't want to give it away. The problem with the gifts were they were not going to be able to be given to the kids after we had bought them. And it was a lot of blame happening for myself. My mind, my shame shadow really took after me. And reflected back on my son, how sometimes when our shadows can really impact us, our thinking can shift, but we can shift it back and to better. So, because I left domestic violence, blessing number 5506, reflection. With time, with the blessing of time, that moment of the cliff is going the other direction. Now, by the way, I want to give you all something free. Really reflecting on free things that were given to us during that 2013 Christmas. And now I want to give back. I have some free things as part of the blog, pieces of my book, my free audiobook, a chapter from a different book that I wrote, Out of Darkness, because right now we are coming out more and more degrees of light and pinpoints out of that darkness. I feel like if I can share these gifts with you before Christmas, that will even increase our Christmas cheer. So there's a lot of information there for authors, for people who want to know more of the story. And remember, in your life, as you reflect, with time, things can improve and get better. So really remember that the blessings come even with more time. We'll see you guys soon next week for Because I Left Domestic Violence, and we'll see what the number is next week. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.